Pages on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 5 minutes to places call. 5 minutes to places for the top of Act 1. 5 to places.
Thank you. My name is Scott Anderson. I'm the artistic director, and this is opening night for Shrek.
None of this works out here unless you can tell a good story.
Each year we try to pick family-friendly shows, especially for the first two.
When I was reading scripts for a great family story, Shrek just hit me hard. It really has a great message, a great story.
We try to get things first or new as we can, and this one had been out there and we hadn't done it, and we thought, well, I think we could do some fun things with it.
People would tell me when I first started, well, Scott, you're not going to get Broadway people. And I said, well, why not? And they said, well, because they won't come out for 6 months. Because nobody will want to leave the city for 6 months. And I honestly believe that. I did, because they all told me that. My first season was 2005. And you guys hadn't been back to New York for a while. And I don't remember one Broadway veteran that year.
Coming in, yeah.
Not one, zero. And now we literally get dozens and dozens of them. And we're already up to almost 1,000 people. So it's pretty amazing.
Yep.
All right, we got Shrek to Steve Judkins, right?
Yep.
One of the issues you have is when there's been a film, and even though it was animated, and then it's been a Broadway show, people have expectations. For Shrek, you've got to find somebody that has a natural sense of humor.
So my audition was a little bit different to most. I auditioned in Las Vegas, originally thinking I was just going into audition for Mamma Mia again.
Hi, James.
How we doing?
Yeah. Plane from Australia, like literally 48 hours ago. Oh.
So I went in and auditioned, and halfway through the audition, the director, Scott, said to me, do you know the Shrek music?
How are you with accents, Steve?
You name it. Pretty good. I've done...
Scottish?
Not bad. Don't care. I know what you...
He's a big guy, big weightlifter, but he has the sense of humor that goes along with it.
Because I joke around a lot in the audition room, and I said, no, I don't know the music at all. He said, could you just spend 5 minutes and have a look at it?
Fun, great job.
Great job.
Thank you.
We pretty much knew it was going to be hard to beat with what he brought to the table that day. And again, that was at the very beginning of the audition tour.
We saw 1,074, and then with casting, with all the people that came to the auditions that we had to type out, they think they saw close to, another 500, 400 to 500. So we've seen over 1,500 people. So I'm good. We good?
Yep.
Okay. Well, great work, everyone. That's a wrap.
The first audition of the whole audition tour is in this cast. We still remembered that audition after 1,500 people.
Nice. Thank you, Stephen. Great job, man.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming in.
it.
What a pleasure.
Lucky Agency.
Hi, is Penny available? Most of the union people that we hire, a lot of them have agents.
Project C Casting, this is Holly.
Holly, it's Ryan. So, our Mr. Steve Judkins.
Yes, sir.
So we want to offer him Shrek once.
Wake up! Are you Princess Fiona?
I am, awaiting a knight so bold as to rescue me.
Oh, that's nice. Now let's go.
You know, actors will come in and bring what they have to the table, and sometimes you just let them go.
Don't you want to savor this moment? It beeth our first meeting.
Perfect. Walk right down center and give me your
It
pose.
must be a wonderful and romantic scene.
Line.
I like to draw a circle around the character and say, I think these are the limitations, but feel free to have some fun in there.
I like how you're like, which one? Oh, no.
Oh, that's a burner.
Pilot coaches don't necessarily want to have glowing reviews that say, the accents were amazing.
Yeah, well, you know what? You thought wrong.
Yeah?
Yep. We want people to say the world of the play was fascinating. Because, of course, there isn't any such thing as a Scottish accent.
I don't care. Ogres are not like parfaits.
There's an accent from Aberdeen or different parts of Edinburgh or different parts of Glasgow.
Ogres are like onions.
They stink.
Yes.
They
No.
make you cry.
No.
You leave them out the sun too long, they get all brown, start sprouting those little white hairs.
Layers. Onions have layers.
So instead of about, you're having a boat.
A boat?
A boat.
What are you talking about?
Great.
But when you're doing something like Shrek, you can take some license with that and you can choose the features of a Scottish accent which appeal to an audience and which are intelligible.
New, do, stupid, what's another ooh word? Poop.
Hideous, stupid donkey.
Yeah.
Hideously stupid,
There's a lot
stupid,
of
stupid
action.
donkey.
Stupid donkey.
Stupid donkey. You'll be fine. Just take a step.
I can't.
Look into my eyes. Give me a hand. Now walk. Guess I'd be a hero with sword and armor clashing, looking Sammy dashing, a shield within my grip. Or else I'd be a Viking and live a life of daring while smelling like a herring upon a Viking ship.
We can really dissect, okay, these are the areas that we need to go back and fix so that we're prepared to start tech rehearsals.
Of course I'd be a hero, and I will climb a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. A perfect happy ending, that's how it should be. Shrek is it's completely its own beast. The costuming and the makeup is a big thing, and it's well known throughout the industry that that's one of the most challenging parts of playing the role. But the costuming department have really gone out of their way on this to give me light materials that look heavy. As you get on, you just got to have confidence in the work that you've done in the rehearsal room is solid, and that you trust that you know the piece and that you know where you're going with it. So if you stay true to what you've done in the rehearsal room, then the adrenaline should be a positive thing because it excites you to show it off.
It's wonderful to get those responses and to feel the impact that you're having on people. You know, that's why we do this.
I've done film, I've done, TV, and there is nothing like that feeling that you get from a live audience. There's nothing like it.
You have to be 100% every night for every show for a live audience. You can't hit rewind, you can't hit replay.
For the first 3 numbers of the show, I literally see the little kid staring up at me, and I can look at the little kid and poke out my tongue or give them a wink, and they just get this massive grin on their face, or scared, but usually it's a grin.
Once the curtain comes down, you feel that kind of sense of relief of, wow, we did it.